One of the first things people learn when they're pregnant is what they can't eat. It can be a real bummer if you're a big sushi, coffee, or rare steak fan. Certain foods should only be consumed rarely, while others should be avoided completely. Here are 7 foods and beverages to avoid or minimize while growing your little one. Number 1. Organ meat. Organ meat is a great source of a variety of nutrients. These include iron, vitamin B1-2, vitamin A, zinc, selenium, and copper, all of which are good for you and baby. However, eating too much animal-based vitamin A, preformed vitamin A, is not recommended during pregnancy. Consuming too much preformed vitamin A, especially in the first trimester of pregnancy, can lead to congenital malformations and miscarriage. Number 2. Undercooked or raw fish. This one will be tough for you sushi fans, but it's an important one. Raw fish, especially shellfish, can cause several infections. These can be viral, bacterial, or parasitic infections, such as norovirus, Vibrio, Salmonella, and Listeria. Pregnant women are especially susceptible to Listeria infections. In fact, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, pregnant women are up to 10 times more likely trusted source to get infected by Listeria than the general population. Pregnant Hispanic women are 24 times more at risk. This bacteria can be found in soil and contaminated water or plants. Raw fish can become infected during processing, including smoking or drying. Number 3. Raw eggs. Raw eggs can be contaminated with the Salmonella bacteria. Symptoms of Salmonella infections include fever, nausea, vomiting, stomach cramps, and diarrhea. However, in rare cases, the infection may cause cramps in the uterus, leading to premature birth or stillbirth. Most commercial products that contain raw eggs are made with pasteurized eggs and are safe to consume. However, you should always read the label to make sure. To be on the safe side, make sure to always cook eggs thoroughly or use pasteurized eggs. Save those super runny yolks and homemade mayo until after baby makes their debut. Number 4. Caffeine. You may be one of the millions of folks who love their daily cups of coffee, tea, soft drinks, or cocoa. You're definitely not alone when it comes to our love of caffeine. Pregnant people are generally advised to limit their caffeine intake to less than 200 mg, mg, per day, according to the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists, ACOG. Caffeine is absorbed very quickly and passes easily into the placenta. Because babies and their placentas don't have the main enzyme needed to metabolize caffeine, high levels can build up. Low birth weight, defined as less than 5 pounds, 8 ounces, or 2.5 kilograms, is associated with an increased risk trusted source of infant death and a higher risk of chronic diseases in adulthood. So keep an eye on your daily cup of joe or soda to make sure baby doesn't have exposure to too much caffeine. Number 5. Unpasteurized milk, cheese, and fruit juice. Raw milk, unpasteurized cheese, and soft ripened cheese's trusted source can contain an array of harmful bacteria, including Listeria, Salmonella, E. coli, and Campylobacter. These are probably sounding familiar by now. The bacteria can be naturally occurring or caused by contamination during collection or storage. Pasteurization is the most effective way to kill any harmful bacteria, without changing the nutritional value of the products. To minimize the risk of infections, eat only pasteurized milk, cheese, and fruit juice. Number 6. Processed junk foods. There's no better time than pregnancy to start eating nutrient-dense foods to help both you and your growing little one. You'll need increased amounts of many essential nutrients, including protein, folate, choline, and iron. It's also a myth that you're eating for two. You can eat as you normally do during the first semester, then increase trusted source by about 350 calories per day in your second trimester, and about 450 calories per day in your third trimester. While some weight gain is necessary during pregnancy, excess weight gain has been linked to many complications and diseases. These include an increased risk of gestational diabetes trusted source, as well as pregnancy or birth complications. Stick to meals and snacks that focus on protein, vegetables and fruits, healthy fats, and fiber-rich carbohydrates like whole grains, beans, and starchy vegetables. Don't worry, there are lots of ways to sneak veggies into your meals without sacrificing taste. Number 7. Alcohol. It's advised to completely avoid drinking alcohol when pregnant, as it increases the risk of miscarriage and stillbirth. Trusted source. Even a small amount can negatively impact your baby's brain development. Trusted source. Drinking alcohol during pregnancy can also cause fetal alcohol syndrome, which involves facial deformities, heart defects, and intellectual disability. Since no level of alcohol trusted source has been proven to be safe during pregnancy, it's recommended to avoid it altogether.